this hotel, trying to find some peace alone.
So, Caroline, tell me a little bit about what makes your boat special.
Well, I guess my boat's not very different from Stevie's and Darren's. We've been setting the boats up together and training together in Australia, so I've actually been quite lucky to sail with these two guys because they're the world top in the A class. So to be able to sail with them really lifts my game as well. So really fortunate there. But I guess the big difference with probably everyone in the fleet is that I sail with a shorter mast. My mast is 300 mil shorter than the other standard masts. And that's because I was hoping to develop a sort of rig suitable for girls, for women, because we've got 120 competitors here, but only 4 of them are women. So yeah, I'd like to encourage more women to join the class, and also like lighter sailors, younger guys that just haven't fully grown yet and haven't gotten the weight yet, or just haven't got the weight naturally, whatever. Whatever, yeah. So they have an opportunity as well. So yeah, and it's been working really well. And obviously, I'm still learning, but it's such a cool boat. And today it ended a little bit light, but the first race and the first half of the second race, it's just awesome conditions, and you're just flying around and jumping around everywhere, and lots to tweak, lots to think about. It's definitely not an easy boat. It's a challenging boat, but I think that's what makes it fun as well. Once you get it going, you're really going fast, and that's what it's about.
Yeah, right. So did you take the 300 mil off the top or off the bottom?
Well, it's an interesting story. I had this mast built new by Fiberfoam, by Scott Anderson. So I gave him the measurements. So he sort of just laid it up and put the spreaders in proportion to where they should be for a shorter mast. But how it actually came about is that Bundy Darren broke one of the masts in Australia when he was out sailing. And when we put it back together, we had already been thinking about a shorter mast for me, and that was a perfect opportunity. So I basically just you his broken mast, and we just put it together, and it was a perfect fit because you get all the carbon bits, and you cut them off, and we just basically cut 150 mil one end and 150 mil the other end, which it was above the spreaders, so that's where the first 300 mil came out of, and then eventually with Scott Anderson, we just put it into proportion. But that's where it is, and the interesting thing is that I don't really have less sail area because of that. What happened is that the sail area that was in the tip, so that was 300 mil, has actually moved down. I do still have a little bit in the head. I have a slightly wider head than the guys, but basically the sail area has moved down low, and because we now all want a deck sweeper for the foiling, that's where my sail area is gone. So it's actually, I'm benefiting from it once I'm foiling. Yeah.
No worries. And what conditions do you feel that it's really in an element of its own, and where do you think that it still needs some work?
I think it needs a little bit of tweaking, obviously, in the really light stuff, because that's where I have a little bit, I lose the tip, I lose a little bit of sail area up there. But once you're just in trapeze and once you can start foiling, like I thought maybe I'd be in a disadvantage because I thought, I'm lighter, so I should be foiling earlier than the guys. But actually, and then I thought, with the shorter mast, maybe that'll harm me a little bit, but not at all. I can still start foiling in about 7 knots and 8 knots. So it's given me the power down low, and that's where you want it to foil. So I see no disadvantages at the moment.
Perfect. And is there anything else on your boat that you've got set up a little differently to anybody else?
Not really. I like, but maybe Darren's already showed it. It's a Darren special, but I like it a lot. So I've got the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 down the middle of the tramp, and that's actually the reference for my boards, for my board rake, because pretty much once there's enough wind to trapeze, you only come off trapeze for the tacks and the jives, and the rest of the time you're, in the trapeze upwind, in the trapeze downwind. So it's nice to be able to trim from the back foot strap, so you generally don't really know where you've pulled your boards to because it's quite hard to see. And when you have your reference there, so I've got the little knot at the front, and then I can just pull. I've got it cleated on the other side, so just pull, and then I just know where I've got my rake. So I'll have it at 4 when it's really light, and today, for example, I had it at 3 when it was a bit windier.
No worries.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Well done today. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
We'll catch up with you later.
Thank you.
Thank you.